Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest quiz show in the world. We call this What? What don't you know? Ladies and gentlemen, this man has tasted defeat and has won as well. Tasted victory and tasted all of it.
My cousin. Yes.
C0NTENT.
My bosom brother.
All right, you're watching Ghana Entertainment Television Network, and it's me, Mr. Sammy here, bringing to you. NGO, bro.
That's right.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And what?
What don't you know? That's right.
So what don't you know?
Well, I'm realizing that since I stepped onto the streets, I don't know so many things. So I am still picking up a few things, and I'm learning as I go. So yes, I realize I don't know a lot of things. So I'm still learning.
So you don't know. Me too. I don't know. But bro, let me start from when you guys started with the Kejetia versus Makola. Within a space of about 2-3 years, you are everywhere. What's actually the secrets behind your success?
I mean, this might sound cliche, but our secret is I always give it to God. Everything that we do, I always say that there's no formula to getting the right things done. It is always grace. It is always by the grace of God that you tend to churn out something that people will like, and we also attribute it to a lot of hard work. We always make sure that we're not doing the same old things. We are always trying to bring out content that is very different from what everybody is doing. So when you look at Kejetia versus Makola, you don't see it anywhere in Africa, anywhere in the world. You don't see anything of the sort. You see other courtroom drama, but ours is always very different, very, very different. And we also came out with What Don't You Know, which is doing very, very well, which is also a very, very different kind of game show, which we've never seen in the country as well. So we always try to be innovative, try thinking outside the box, and try to serve Ghanaians with the best of content. Yeah.
So what happened to Kejetia versus Makola? Have you stopped, or you are just on break? Are we going to see you guys back again?
Yes, definitely. I mean, Kejetia versus Makola, we're still in the works. We're trying to bring it back because of the coronavirus that hit us in 2020. So we had to do something that was different, something that required less number of people, and just to work through the pandemic. So we put a pin in the Kejetia versus Makola, and we're definitely going to be bringing it back, hopefully 2021. So yes, just watch out. We're going to be bringing Kejetia versus Makola back. It is not, we haven't stopped. We just put a pin in it, yeah, for now.
And what don't you know? How were you able to step into the shoes of the quiz master that we all miss? We were all watching what do you know? And you fit into the character so perfect that how did you do that?
Well, it comes with a lot of practice and also talent. I have a special should I say nose for impressions. I like to impersonate other people, not impersonate, but mimic or make impressions of other people. And he's one of the characters that I make impressions of, and then that's how What Don't You Know started, because we're making a parody of What Do You Know. So we decided to make a parody of What Do You Know and then create something very different and exciting. And I started off mimicking or making an impression of Dana Ferieboa, whom I absolutely adore. So yes, it's one of the characters I can impersonate or make an impression of. Yeah.
Great one there. So do you have a formula for your show? Because it seems like you are always giving it to the girls. Is there a formula for the show?
Well, first of all, what a lot of people do not realize about What Don't You Know is it's a satire show where when we say satire, it's a comedy show, but it is something that tries to reflect our society. In everything that we do, we always try to send a subtle message. We laugh about it, we see it and then we laugh and it's funny and it's all that. But it is something that we are trying to reflect what our society is. when you realize, we say that, oh, we when you're going for a job interview, it is about who do you know, or who knows you, or something of the sort. You have to pay a bribe to get into some place, or you have to, somebody wants to sleep with somebody. Just recently we had an issue of sex for grades in Legon, and the same thing is actually happening on What Don't You Know, but we laugh about it because it's comedy, and then because we're so hypocritical, we tend not to see it when it is around us, when it's exactly, but if it's somebody else, then we're going to see it. But because with this one, we see it as a comedy show, we're not seeing the message that we're actually sending. So there are very deep nuances and very deep messages in the show that we're trying to, bring forth. Like, sexual harassment, like nepotism, like, bribery, like corruption, like all of these things are embedded in the show, and we're trying to let people see what the society actually is. But we're like that. Human beings are like that. We'll laugh over it, and then we move on.
Which of the episodes would you describe as your best?
Wow, that's tough. So far, I think we've done well over 100 episodes, but it's going to be tough. I have a couple of favorites. I think I have an episode with General Kejetia, Clemento Suarez, and Foster was one of my favorites. Of course, I loved the kiddie. The kiddie, Clemento Suarez, and Efia Odo, which did amazing.
Trending one. Wendy Shea, Kwame Eugene, and
Clemento Suarez. It's also very. In fact, almost all the episodes, they have something special about them. So I almost enjoy almost every single episode. It's going to be difficult, single out a lot, almost all of them, And thankfully, all the contestants who come on the show are great sports. They come and then we have a lot of fun on the show. Sister Thea, for instance, was amazing on the show. So, so many episodes.
Great. Let me take you back to Kumasi. How is it? Are you still on radio?
I put radio on hold for now because I'm pursuing other things. So I needed to, I needed to choose my battles. So I decided to, put radio on hold at the moment and then concentrate on doing other things. I'll probably go back to radio, because I love radio. Yeah.
And how is entertainment in Kumasi doing? We all have eyes there. Definitely, I've moved from Kumasi to Accra. But seeing the Kumerican movement, and then how do you see entertainment in general, especially music in Kumasi now?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. Music is actually on the rise in Kumasi. There's so many brilliant young talents cropping up in Kumasi, and they're all coming on around the Kumerica movement, the drill, genre of music, and it's amazing. The likes of Kofi Jamar, the likes of Frimpong, the likes of YP. There's Lifik, there's Yao Tog, of course. There's Kenneth. I love that boy. He's brilliant, very talented boy. There's loads of them. So Kweku Flick, amazing artists coming up in Kumasi, and I'm loving each one of them. Yeah. So entertainment is actually on the rise, and I'm glad that they're all rallying around the Kumerica movement and then lifting up themselves.
What do you think we, the people from Kumasi, what do you think we are supposed to do to hold this? Because there shouldn't be any turning back. Now you see people talking about the Kumerican movement. The guys are doing great music. People thought it was joke, but now they've come to stay. What are we supposed to do for these guys?
It's all about support. We have to support them relentlessly. We have to make sure that we're streaming their music, we're sharing their songs. That is all we can do for them. We have to make sure that we're supporting them in every way that we can, because no matter what, they're all we have. So we have to make sure that we're supporting them in any way and every way that we can, because it's a very positive thing. They could have gone into doing anything at all, but they decided to churn their energies into something positive like music. So I mean history of hip life, for instance, and early rap music was literally in Kumasi. It was embedded in Kumasi. It was enshrined in Kumasi. If you wanted to make a hit, if you don't go to Kumasi, you can't make a hit. It's unfortunate that the tables turned and then it shifted to Accra and then to Tema. But right now it looks like the tables are turning again and the pendulum is swinging back to Kumasi. So we have to make sure that we support them with the energies that we have and then make sure that the pendulum swings and stays in Kumasi.
Yeah. Are you moving to Accra?
No, I'm not moving to Accra. I mean, it's a very short distance from Kumasi to Accra. So, and whether you like it or not, you have to come to Accra to do certain things because Kumasi hasn't, developed to a certain level to support some of our creative work. So you have to come to Accra if you want certain things done. But I'm not moving from Kumasi because I'm also running a business called the Basement Bar and Lounge. It's a nightclub in Kumasi, the topmost nightclub in Kumasi. So I don't think I'm moving from Kumasi anytime soon. Yeah.
Charlie, I'll be coming there.
You should. It's a lovely place. You come through. It's inside the Kumasi City Mall, underground car park. You come through. You have a lot of fun, and I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
All right, bro. It's nice talking to you. What will you tell Ghanaians? What should they expect from you 2021? You and your team. What should we expect?
Well, in 2021, all I like to say is we'd like to thank you amidst all the pandemic and all the brouhaha of 2020. You guys supported, and then I mean it's a bittersweet feeling of making it something, and then unfortunately we couldn't connect with you in 2020. But in 2021, trust us, we're going to be bringing better stuff. We're going to be bringing more creative stuff. We're going to be interacting more with you. So just keep supporting us. Keep streaming our stuff. Keep subscribing to our YouTube channels. Go to our social media handles. Mine is NG_GH. Go there. Just follow. Let's get interactive. Let's talk, and then let's have fun. 2021 is going to be an amazing year. Yeah,
bro. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you too. Thank you.